Thanks for staying with us. We still have our couple in the building, and I was going to ask your wife, Yetunde, what's the most romantic thing this man has ever done for you? Like, in the last X amount of years you've been together.
Hey, Seun is not really a romantic person, he says.
He's
not really a romantic person, but he does these things that is obviously under romance, but he claims that he's not romantic. He buys me a lot of gifts, like everything I need, everything I want. Things I don't even want, he buys them for me. And he doesn't do all this, oh, let's get away kind of thing. But we travel all the time. Like, we eventually travel. We travel always. Like, he has carried me all over the world.
I don't like going on trips because my job is basically traveling.
Our trips are always when we are working. So
you guys travel together?
Yes. So, but he doesn't do all this romance thing, like, oh, flowers, or you come to the house and you meet petals, and you are going to be old.
Waiting for that.
Yes.
He buys you gifts?
But he buys me gifts. He does everything.
For example, like what kind of gifts? Well, just give us some details.
Is there a particular gift that you remember now?
Yes, like... Okay, well, just last month, like last year, I got 2 Louis Vuitton bags. Like, so every year I collect different bags. So different shops. I take 2 bags every year. And then sometimes as well, I don't know what's... If you're looking for the romance, you know, the sweet thing, he doesn't do them, so there's no way I want to tell you anyone.
Can we talk... Okay, so we've answered the...
Yes,
your own perspective.
What would you say?
Well, the truth is, I don't believe in romance because, you know, I always say to her, like, show me a way to be romantic that Europeans don't make money, you know, and I will engage, you know, because I believe in sharing my humanity with the person I'm with, you know, and the more I can be a better person and make her life better, I think that for me is what it means to be in love with someone. I don't really share this whole European worldview of romance. First of all, which just means that the richest people get the best women. That's the game. You can't out-romance Bill Gates. There's no way in this world you can be more romantic than Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos.
You think so, right?
It's a fact. I'm telling you, buy 1 flower, you buy 1 billion flowers. You'll be doing that, Prince coming to America, and you employ 3 people to be dropping it in our front.
And then you're just there with 4 flowers.
You'll be there, I love you, a plane will fly, all right, I love you.
So, can I ask if you fight? How do you fight? Do you fight?
Yeah.
How are we here?
Okay, what kind of fights do you guys have?
I don't know.
We literally just fought about opinion matter. That's why when you said about people's opinion, it was funny because we're literally just talking about that before we got here.
Because I'm really like, don't like people having an opinion in our relationship. And she's the kind of person that when people talk, she wants to listen to advice. I'm
no, that's not the point. The point is, that's not it. The point is, I always say that I hate giving people the reason to talk. Rather than me give you a reason to talk, I won't give you a reason at all. You know, like, I don't want to share my matter with you. I don't want to have a conversation with you to make you advise me. Do not. I do not ask for it. So, I mean, I feel like... in that...
I'm like, take mic.
You know, so... It's just, we're both different. He doesn't feel like some things matter. To me, a lot of things matters. You know what I mean?
So, sorry, I know the ladies want to jump in here, but remember that time that he got arrested on 3rd Milan Bridge?
Yeah.
People thought that he was commanding you, you know, to just get into the car. You know, people felt that he must be a very, very abusive, verbally abusive man. Because we see, even on Instagram, he can be very verbally annoying to some people. Maybe that's how he talks to his wife.
Can't talk to me like that. I'll kick his
on TV.
First of all, we now know who has the potty mouth. You know, first of all.
But yeah, no, he doesn't. At that day, he was really angry. But the reason why he was most angry was because Adara was in the car. It was just the 2 of us.
I'm in court too. So you know.
Yes.
We can't discuss.
Okay, so yeah. If it was just the 2 of us, he wouldn't have been so angry. Do you understand? So that's basically... And he wasn't really, like, commanding me or anything. He was just telling me to go back in the car.
Why? What is it wrong if I command my wife? What is wrong with me?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Especially if he doesn't want me to get involved.
It's all these men that cannot command their wife, they are jealous.
But do you think
like trouble?
Do you think it's right to command your wife in public?
No, I think it's right that you command each other. I think there are situations in every family where somebody is the lead of that situation. And you must be submissive to the lead of that situation. That is what a marriage is, on both sides. If she's cooking and I'm in the kitchen, for example.
Which never happens, but yes.
Bring this, bring that. strategy. Drop that. It never happens, I hear. Especially when we're in the UK. Okay,
Well,
okay, keep it up.
No,
Keep it
excuse
up.
me. When we're in the UK, Seun does everything. He cooks, he does everything. Because obviously we're not in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have a lot of people that are working for us. We have this person, we have that person. I have staff, I have a restaurant. So it's hard for him to really do anything. But when we're not in Nigeria, he goes to the shop, he takes the laundry.
I'm going to go back to Mariah's question, but just with a little twist. How do you resolve conflict? You know, when couples, some people, they were like, okay, I'm going to stew in this for 2 days. Just give me 2 days or give me 24 hours. Let me be angry for the next 24 hours. Is there malice or not? Is there like, let me just be? Is there cold shoulders?
I think in our house, it depends on the time we fight. If we fight in the morning, that means we will not talk till night. Okay. If we fight at night, that means we'll settle that night.
Why are you settling that night?
Because we're having sex.
You still do?
We still do.
You already have a daughter.
How old is he?
You already have a daughter as well. And so, well, how do you do it in the whole with her in the house?
We lock the door.
We're just saying that. But do you guys still active?
In their
How active?
We are young now.
How active
We're
are
actually
you?
planning to live here now, Seth.
Oh, really? Do you plan it?
We are self-employed.
Wait, is it spontaneous or is it planned? Do you guys have to plan it?
We say like
what
we said,
else
like
is
what
that?
we live
After
here
the
now.
show,
So after the
let's
show, like,
go,
are you doing anything today? I'm like, okay.
The vibe I get from you is like your friends. For some people, when they start off, it's not friend. You know, they're not friends immediately, and they
we
become
were
friends.
guys.
So you were friends from the very beginning. But being friends and then being romantic, doesn't that make you feel like with your brother or with your sister?
No, it's not. It doesn't feel incestuous at all.
No, it doesn't.
No, Yetunde, and all of my family.
No, let me tell you why I said
Funny because when we first started dating, people know. Oh God! Before we started dating, people actually thought I was his sister. They're like, oh, you take care of your brother.
No, it's all those girls that like me that are just trying to
and they're
believe
trying
that
to
you are my
put me on the
sister.
sister thinking. After they come, I'm like, oh, you're such a nice sister. You take care of your brother so much. I'm like, okay.
I'm not.
And no, I won't even say that to them. I'll be like, okay, thank you. And they're just there really thinking I'm his sister. So you know how many people that actually got us when we were in together? I'm like, oh my God, because she told me a lot of things. They would try to come and be gisting me about their life. Like, can you believe Seun did? I'm like, he did. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's a good lesson.
You know, usually when you see these shows where men meet women, they'll be like, oh no, she gives me the friend vibe. So I can't see myself moving on to the next romantic level with her. So that's why I asked that question. Wasn't about incest?
I think men should want to be with a woman that gives you the friend vibe. I mean, you know yourselves, you can talk, you know, you can explore, I guess.
Yeah. So, you know, you had alluded to the question I was asking. I wanted to find out, you've been together for so many years, and I wanted to know how you're able to keep the fire burning. But from your interactions, I can see that you guys are quite intimate. Yes, very, very intimate. And I know that a lot of couples, for the benefit of those that are watching, at some point in their marriage or their relationship, it starts reducing. The intimacy starts reducing. Are you doing anything deliberately to just keep the fire burning?
Deliberately, we've always been the way.
I
think from when we met, like our chemistry on in the bedroom, as they say, in the Ozha room, you know, I was quite matched, you know, and we've always kept the vibe of that. Yes. You know, like, okay, cool.
So that's having a child, how did that affect you?
Well, having a child, it just kind of kept me in a place, you know.
Let me just say this. Let me just say the truth. See, men, it's your duty to keep your pregnant wife in check.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to be involved. I'm telling you, that's the only way, because if you want her to come back from that journey, you know, the way you sent her, you have to actually, because women, when they get pregnant, and I'm telling you, you guys just turn into something else.
Wow.
If you are not there to, like, really bodyguard.
You don't understand what it means to actually carry a child for 9 months. You don't know the changes it makes in your body.
I know, that's why
people sometimes can't come back from it.
Are you talking like working out? And
yes, working out, taking her to yoga classes.
Any stretch marks, because he won't let me scratch my tummy.
She didn't even scratch her tummy once, because that's what causes all those lines. I was rubbing the tummy all the time.
So you're deliberate to making sure you get back your baby.
Listen, we had agreement. Cesarean. You are not.
Nothing is going through that
side. Listen, We will pay the extra.
But what is interesting is that you played your part. You played your part.
Yes,
You didn't just expect for her to just sort it out.
It was only like when I was down on tour, like from the 6th, 7th month, and I left her for like a month because I went on tour for like a month and she stayed back in Paris.
I have to ask you this question. What's your deal breaker? Is there something that she can do that will say, you know what, I'm done? Is there something that he would do and like, you know what, I'm done?
I don't think so.
Even if he cheats on you?
I don't think so.
Wow.
You won't leave him?
No.
You don't believe in cheating. What is cheating?
Okay, I'm not going to leave my husband because he cheated on me. Nah, that
Love is not ownership. You have to believe that you own somebody for.
Would you cheat on her? Would you leave her if she cheats on you?
Nah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
What has that got to do with anything?
Explain this not cheating to me.
No, but what has that got to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? Like the concept of people's love in the world is what.
Ownership.
You know, let me tell you something about Africa. That African men knew. This is why I say we are getting more stupid as African people. African men knew this 500 days ago, 400 days ago, 300 days ago, 200 days ago. But today, we African men are forming as if we don't know what's going on.
Okay.
In Africa, only your sister's children inherit from you. Because they are the only ones you are sure are your blood. The king goes to the sister's child. The heir to the king is the sister's child, not his own children.
Why?
Because he's not sure.
So what are you suggesting, that it's okay for your wife to cheat on you?
I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's okay.
ownership.
I'm just saying that African people knew,
Right from
right from time,
The contested,
that
but the
anything,
purest blood
anything,
is the woman's blood.
that your blood is matrilineal. You go to your sister that comes from your mother.
Yes.
Because even though it's not your sister's husband's child, you are sure it's your sister's
Your
child,
blood.
which is your
Okay,
blood.
gotcha.
Your brother's children, you are not sure they are your children.
Even your own children.
Even your own children, you are not sure.
Yeah, but that's why DNA comes in.
Even with DNA, what will it do? If the child is already like, you've raised a child for 20
I'm
years,
going to do that.
you've raised a child for even 5 years,
Hello.
you've
Already
invested
have a
yourself
bond.
as your father, as the father of that child, now they bring DNA, and the
is-
child is not your own. Except you are a coward of a man. That's your child. It's still your child, except you now want to say, except the real father wants to contest the DNA. Which way were you these 5 years?
Okay. So explain to me why you don't believe in cheating. I want to understand
Because
that
there's no
concept.
such thing.
Okay, so
Love is not
falling
ownership.
out of having somebody else by the side for like a one-off or a continuity is not termed cheating. What is it?
Because
termed?
love is not ownership.
Okay.
I don't own you now.
Okay.
And I don't think we've banned owning as slavery, no? Slavery is banned.
Yeah, but there's something like commitment to somebody. Like, you know what, I am committed to you 100%. So if I go out, then I've broken
That's
that
the
trust.
commitment. That means I've said that. Okay, this is my commitment to you.
So what if that
But
trust
And
is
people
broken?
make that commitment and they still break it.
Mistakes happen.
And I don't understand how people stay with such people.
Yeah, now we're getting some.
Yeah, so that means if she
So
makes
you're
that
using parables
mistake,
to take us to the...
if she makes that mistake,
There
It has to be
was
a
no
mistake for it to
commitment.
be made.
Yes, it's not a
doesn't mean a
mistake right
mistake.
now.
so how does it redefine your relationship? That's what we're getting to.
It doesn't redefine it.
So what Mariah asked originally, is there a deal breaker? That is, whether she used the example of cheating, it might not be cheating.
Yeah,
is there
well,
something that you are committed to between each other as a couple that is sacred to you both?
Well, I
that
think
if
for
it
me,
comes...
the deal breaker for me is maybe if she becomes like a capitalist, starts
Greedy.
going around spewing anti-black rhetoric.
Okay.
Which I will never do.
And then,
values.
And then, yeah, I think if she goes against the core values of what I believe in as a
Right.
human being, yeah, maybe that's a deal breaker.
For you, what's yours?
I feel like it's the same. I don't think there's anything that is that deep that will make me want to.
But I don't think there's any act, because all acts can be forgiven.
Okay, I know I have to bring in something for you in a minute, but I wanted to ask this question. Are you part of those African men that believe that I need a son? Are you looking to have one more child, or you're good with your daughter?
No. She wants
Me, I'm even the person that is doing I need a son, I need a son.
Yeah,
He just
children are expensive. I'm done. If left to me, I'm done.
You don't feel like you need another Kuti to, you know how I
Pass on
need
the
a
Kuti
son.
line.
Kuti line.
The girl.
It's my daughter that will definitely pass on the Kuti line. I've told you that
in
men don't
matrilineal.
pass on line. You are not sure you are passing anything. You are not sure. What are you sure? Yeah. And if you have to do DNA for your child, then why are you with your wife?
Yeah.
Why are you with your wife?
That's true.
If you have to go and do DNA for your child, why are you with your wife? Why are you deceiving yourselves? You know? Keep it moving. You guys should just break up. You know? So, I mean, you know, men don't pass on lines. Women do.
So, are there any, especially when you have a child and you're raising a child, are there any differences in opinions how you want to raise your child? Have you had any clash?
She wants to beat our child.
Well, no,
and I don't want her to beat the child.
the girl, he's
Is that too much to ask?
He's not beating exactly. He's just, you know, yes. I mean, sometimes she does some things that I'm like, if there was cane involved, she wouldn't have done it. So she just like, and I don't beat her. In this country. But yeah.
But you've never the things we are doing.
You have never raised this down.
You've never caned your daughter.
Never. Me, I have. I cannot lie. Not caning in terms of maybe like the way they used to cane us, like all this cocoa and all that. That's just.
Whether it's like this, you did that.
No, it's just like screaming at her or telling her, I would spank you like 2 hands, this thing. She's so sensitive. You can't even do anything. If you just tell her like this, oh no, you just...
So let me daddy's girl.
So let me ask about your wife's sexiness. You know, some people will say, some men will say that, how can you be dressing like this? We are going out and you are all this. Does it affect you? Do you feel like she's too sexy when she goes out? Would you rather her just compose yourself, dress up a bit, you know?
He's
do you curb her sexiness or do you allow her to just go around half naked?
No, I don't. But the only one I don't want her to be doing is all this dancing on social media and stuff. Because we got a kid. Okay. They're not going to do things that people are going to.
And all that.
Yeah. But she was a dancer. You knew her as a dancer.
I know, but like not on like for work, yes, but not like for social media. We have a kid. Nobody's going to be saying to my daughter in school, your mom is doing this in class, social media. Children are mean.
Yeah, and then talking about work, I agree. Also, working together. Some people have said, I can't work with my husband. We are fantastic at home, but when it comes to working, we clash. How is it with you?
It depends on the job, no?
Yeah.
I think our own job is kind of a fun job. You know, if you are your husband, I have to write reports all day. Annoying reports all day. I think that's a different thing.
Catching flights, I don't think I would want to do that. Catching flights is good. And
is there a way like, I need you to do this dance well? Is there like maybe when you are dancing with other co-dancers and he gives one dancer more attention?
Sometimes we make some mistakes in the new songs that and then be like, I want you to do the song better. He's more concerned about songs than
the dancing. Okay.
Whether you get the song right and then dancing come. Of course, yes, you have to dance, but also your voice has to come out properly. So he's always very concerned about his music. So yeah, that one is definitely...
Does the smoking bother you?
I smoke.
Oh, you also smoke? Both of you? So both of you are both chimneys? Like...
Even though my mom...
Okay, I thought... I didn't know she...
Now she knows. They're very aligned in their values. Yeah, you can tell.
You know, I think, you know...
You are together.
When is the best time you guys do it?
The
smoking.
No, the other one.
What you asked?
So some people have a schedule. Some people feel like you need to arrange your life around the children and intimacy. But you said something earlier that, you looked at yourself and you say, if you have nothing else doing,
let's go here.
Back. Is that like normal for you?
I'm right now, the girl goes, she's in school.
She's not at home right now.
So wait, when that going back...
When she comes back, I think we'll just lock the door.
And again, we live above her. So we're like at the last up. She has to actually come upstairs and knock. It's not like maybe we're all together in the same...
Do you think it plays a role in how bonded you guys are? Intimacy?
Or is it...
Do you think it affects...
Which one comes first?
Well, I don't get...
You're so bonded, intimacy is easy, or you're so intimate, bonding has become easy?
The two of them.
I don't know
which comes
first. I've never
first.
paid attention.
Yeah,
has there been a long area of nothing happening? Have you guys done like a month nothing happened?
When you travel?
No, maybe when he's not around.
Yes,
maybe when he travels. Like.
So what do you do in between? Since you guys are so on it, and then he travels for a month, what do you do?
We are talking on the phone most of the time.
You do it online as well?
We're talking on the phone most of the time.
And you do it online as well?
It's not Valentine. Okay, so can I ask you about the future? What do you see both...
Don't go to future first.
Future, because we're wrapping up very soon.
Oh, wow.
Like, how do you see both of yourselves in future? Like, growing old together, the whole works. I mean, having grandchildren.
Yes, actually.
Grandchildren. Do you have that plan of just being a grandpa and doing all the nice...
visualize.
Like, how do you visualize the future of you guys together? Just...
I mean, 1 second at it. I have like, okay, let me put it, I have like a grand, vague...
idea
of what my life would be like, but I don't like... I think I'm a one step at a time. You know,
live in the moment.
Yeah, and I try to make sure that this moment is okay. Okay, let's move to the next moment.
Yes.
Make sure that we're not carrying consequences that we don't need to the next moment. I think that's the kind of guy that I am.
Let me just appreciate our vendors, because it's important I do that before the show runs out, because this is our conversation where I forget to. Somebody decorated our beautiful set. So first, Venture Furniture gave us this lovely set. Thank you to Venture Furniture. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it. And also we have Bless's Art. They actually did this decor for us. Thank you so much. And Royal Hugs. They'll be coming in shortly.
I like the name already.
Royal Hugs, where are you? I'd like to actually invite them over to come, because they have a
package for you.
A gift for our guests. Come on.
Oh, you see, I didn't even know. Here.